Hello everyone, here's a battle here, and it is against Doom, which is a cool name. Well, he kinda lagged off before I asked if I could post this battle, but, well, I'm taking Nacho prerogative just because I like it so much. Anyway, so I lead with Dustbuster, and he leads with Alakazam. And Dustbuster is epic, because I get the Sucker Punch off the first turn and destroy that Alakazam, and that's friggin' epic. So he goes out into Breloom. And Breloom is always a pain in my butt, and I wanted to get the Intimidate before he got to Sub Up or something, so I go on Immense, and he actually goes Mach Punch, which I wasn't really expecting, so now I get a Fire Blast off. And I was thinking this thing wasn't going to take a Fire Blast, but he actually takes it kind of nicely, which makes me sad, and he gets off a Spore, so now I have a Sleeping Salamence. But as you can see, his Breloom is actually leftovers, which is weird. I guess this is like an Effect Spore Breloom, but Poison Heal Brelooms heal better, so I don't know why. But yeah, he is actually a leech sheeting leftovers Breloom, and I suppose he has Effect Spore because he doesn't have the Toxic Orb on there. So I'm just gonna go for the close combat, hoping to KO now, and I end up getting a crit, which ends up obviously KOing. I don't know if the crit mattered, but if it did, I am sorry, because that's always, annoying when crits matter. So yeah, now he goes out into Swellow, and I'm just gonna go Mach Punch, because I know that my Hitmonlee's time on this world is limited, because he's about to get Aerial Ace to the face. So my Hitmonlee dies, and yeah, that thing's gonna get its Burn Orb now, so now it has, like, Guts activated. But you know what? Dustbuster is so freaking epic that it has a Choice Scarf, and it just body slams that thing right out of the sky and rams it down into the ground, and it's dead. So anyway, he goes out into Rotom, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to go Shadow Ball against Furret, so I go out into Gengar, and he tries to trick me a Black Sludge, which would have worked, except my Gengar is part Poison type, so it really doesn't bother me in the slightest, but that was complete luck on my part. So I'm going to go for the Sub, figuring he might switch, but he doesn't, so he goes for the Shadow Ball, breaks my Sub, so now I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball of my own, and I outspeed Rotom, and that's super effective, and that's a dead Rotom. So anyway, here comes out Blastoise, and I really don't like this matchup, and I don't have Thunderbolt on this Gengar, so I go out into Dustbuster, and it's a good thing I did, because he tried to Mirror Coat me, and that would have just been painful. So anyway, I go for the trick now to get this thing Scarfed, because a Scarf Blastoise is kind of bad, and he locks himself into Surf, which isn't good for me, and Surf ends up doing quite a lot to Dustbuster, and I don't want the Epic Cuteness to die quite yet, so I got an Immense. And Immense is going to get off the Intimidate, not that it matters. I really just want to burn some turns of Sleep with Salamence so I can possibly use it again later, but he doesn't want that to happen. He goes out into his last Pokemon, Heatran, and yeah, I'm still asleep, which is bad for me. And I'm kind of figuring a Dragon Pulse or a Hidden Power Ice is coming, so I go out into Steelix, and he does go for the Hidden Power Ice, so that ends up being pretty nice. But now I make the mistake of thinking this thing is Scarfed, because I don't know. So I stay in. But yeah, he ends up going Earth Power, which means it's not Scarfed, and my Steelix is dead, so that kind of sucks. But now that I know it's not Scarf, I know my Infernape can come in, outspeed, and close combat this thing for, like, the Inf kill. And yeah, so the Heatran goes down because he just lets it die, and his last Pokemon is Choice Scarf Blastoise. And I have Pokemon resistant to Ice and Water, so I'm not really worried about this thing. He's going to lock himself into the Ice Beam, but it's still only going to be a 3-hit KO on Infernape. So I'm going to try to go for the Grass Knot, but unfortunately for me, guys, the Grass Knot is only a 3-hit KO. So, unfortunately, he's going to be able to take down my Infernape, but that's okay, because that gives me a free switch into, you guessed it, the Epic Cuteness Pokemon that is Furret. Because Furret does Beast Mode in this battle, because he's so epic cute, and just Sucker Punches this thing for the kill. So, good job, Dustbuster. This battle is epic for you. So, rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and good game, Doom, and see you next time. So anyway, guys, here are some pics of the new Black and White game coming out. You've probably seen them already, but there's your hometown. That's kind of cool. There's the battle system with the new revealed Pokemon, and that's kind of cool. Yeah, here's the new Pokemon Center, all 3D and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this one is impressive. Look at that city. Look how 3D it is. That is ridiculously 3D. For a Pokemon game. And then here's a cave. I don't think there's anything special about it, so I'm just going to continue the next one. And And yeah, look at the skyscraper. Look at the car. There's a truck there, guys. I've never seen a car in a Pokemon game for like red and blue. That's secret. But anyway, what do you think about these images? What do they bring to the table of black and white? As for me, I mean, I kind of like some of these images. Actually, the 3D is kind of annoying me because I don't know. Pokemon is meant to be 2D, just the way it is. But I guess that's cool. And then the battle system, I didn't see any health bars, but I don't know if it was like the beginning of the battle or anything, so I don't know if there's going to be health bars in the new game, which as a Pokemon battler, that does concern me because, yeah, health bars kind of make the battle better, and I don't want to include both screens, so I don't even know what I'm going to be doing, you know, if I'm going to be doing black and white Pokemon battles at all. Or maybe I'll just take the black and white, I'll just take it as an excuse to quit Pokemon on YouTube, or maybe not. I don't know, guys. Anyway, so rate, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think now about the new games coming out, Pokemon Black and White. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.